Hello, on this video I'm going to show you a little bit of the softwares we developed in Casa Viva. Although we have everything in Spanish and most of the things in English, all of the softwares you will see in Portuguese, but of course I will explain it, because in Portugal we have 50 people working with this daily, so this means that we have the first version of all the softwares in Portuguese. So, one important thing we have in Casa Viva is that we learned very well how the algorithm from Google works to decide the ranking. So, for example, if I search for remodelações, this means renovation, we can see that our website appears in first place. If I search for casas de banho, which means bathroom, we are also in first and second place. If I put kitchen, we'll be in first, second and third place. If I put painting a building, we will also be in first place, and so on and on. So this is something we can try to achieve a good position in any country. Of course, it depends on the competition of each country. Then this is our website where we have a video that explains our system, and it's a very big website with many tricks to achieve a good ranking on Google. And one of the first applications I wanted to show you is we have a place where the clients can make a simulation and see how much more or less would cost the renovation. So they can put the divisions, the rooms they want to work on. So let's try living room and bedroom, and now they just need to tell us the size. Let's say 4x3. And the client will pass over the floor, the walls, the ceiling. What does he want to do? So I don't want to make this video too long, so I will not do this till the end, but I can tell you that since we have this application, we avoid clients that are only curious about the price of the construction, and we don't lose time with these clients anymore. So this was a very important step we gave. Another thing we also have here in our website is the possibility to the clients to make a 3D draw. But I will not show you this on this video. You can always see this in the Portuguese or Spanish website. Now we'll go over with the quotation requests, and then I will show you the main softwares that we use. So let's say Cristiano Ronaldo is asking a software. I don't know his phone number, and I will put something. Let's say it's his home in Lisboa. And I ask the quotation request. Now I will ask him to describe the construction he wants to do. This helps us to decide which clients are better or worse than us, so he will choose this. It's no big important on this video. And then in the end he can see many movies of clients speaking well about us and our portfolio, where we have almost 200 different constructions. From here, right now, we are going to go inside our extranet, so this area only intern people can see. And here we have, this is the quotation request that we requested right now. We can see that only today we had almost 20 quotation requests in such a small country like Portugal. So now I enter, and I'm gonna say who is the working manager responsible. So it will be me. I am Gui, and Gui. Here I am. Okay, very well. So here we have a place where we can have all the tasks. It's normal that first I need to validate the client, then I will visit the client, then I will uh, submit an inform where I can get the prices from the companies, etc., etc. And to show you how this task control is really important, I will show you another construction that is in the middle. So here you can see how in the end of a construction how it is. We can see all the tasks through the time, and this is very important to have the history of all these clients. Also, the client can enter in our extranet. This is something that show to the client that we are better than most of the competition, because no one has this, or almost no one has this. So the client can enter in our extranet, and we will have lots of information like who is the working manager responsible and the contacts, the state of the process. Here he can make an evaluation, and also all the emails changed between Casa Viva and the client are here, and all the files with the quotations, draw 3Ds, plans, everything is here, and many other things that he can go through and to help him, to convince him to make his renovation with us. Another very important thing is that the client can also see a portfolio from the companies that work with us. So I'm going to show you a portfolio from a company. We have this one. You can see the name, he can see the name, number of employees, when they start, all their certification numbers, the presentation, and their portfolio. And even some evaluations, and also the documents, the legal obligated documents that every company must have. So going back to our renovation from Cristiano Ronaldo, here I can see all the details of the client, which I didn't fill, and here I can make the inform that I will use to ask the quotation to the company. So first of all, I must say which floor is the renovation, because it's not the same price if it's on the ground floor or if it's in the fourth floor. Then I should say if the building has an elevator or not, if there is a place to park nearby, and if there is a place where we can place a container where we can put all the garbage from the renovation. So let's say we have all of these. And here I have a place where I can make an upload of photos or any plans, any draw, whatever I want. So I'm gonna get these two photos and upload them here. Let's say this is the living room and bedroom. So I'm gonna send it. Alright, there it goes. We have it uploaded. I'm gonna save it. Alright, so the first step is we must do a list of jobs. The list of jobs that we will use to every company. All companies will answer to the same list of jobs. It's the only way to compare them. So list of jobs. I save it. And there I have several ways to do this list of jobs. One way is just copy from a previous existing one. This is actually the way we use the most. So for example, I have here a renovation. It's with the ID 4000. I already know by heart because we always use the same. And here I could choose, for example, if this was a renovation of a house with 3 bedrooms, and we have only 1 living room and 2 bathrooms. And here I can choose the works, the jobs I want to have. And after this I would press save, and I would have the list of jobs. Something that takes 1 day of work, it would be automatically done. I just would have to change the size of each division, because it calculates by itself automatically the size of the walls, the size to painting, the size of the floor, if I want to change the floor, if I want to put ceiling, whatever. It calculates all of these automatically. So I'm not going to do it this way. Let's forget this way. Let's do it another way. Like, I'm gonna do it from the basis. Imagine it's something new. So let's say on the living room, we have one division that is the living room and one that is the bedroom. And now I must say the size of it, because he will use these measurements to calculate. So let's say the living room is 5 by 4, and there is a window that is 1 by 1, and one door that is 0.8 per 2. Of course, I can add as many windows as I want. So this one we have, let's say it is 2.7, the height of the ceiling, and let's say the bedroom was in an L with 4, 3, 3, 2, and one window, one door. Okay, here we go. And now I'm going to set jobs inside of each one of these divisions. So let's suppose the client asks us to put a new floor over the existing one. So with 3 clicks I can get it. It's like here, floor with resistant AC4 above the existing one. So here we have all the description of the work. It automatically measures. So the living room was 5 by 4, and it automatically do. Imagine you have to do this all the time. No, everything is already previous done. We can also put here the rodapé. Rodapé, it's what it goes around. It's by the feet. It goes around the floor. So it took the size of the door. So the perimeter is 18 less the 0.8 of the door. It's 17.2. So here you have this. So now let's say the client wants to put new plaster in all the walls. So I just go here, I choose this one and plaster, and he calculates all the size. He deducts the size of the door and of the windows. So this is what we have in the living room. But let's say here we have, but we also want to do some jobs in the bedroom. But imagine the client tells us it's exactly the same things that you put on the living room. I forgot here to put the size of the height. It was 2.7. Okay, so let's say it's exactly the same. So I just come here and I say copy all the works from the living room. So now I say yeah, all of them. And when I see now my job list, I can see that we have all these works into divisions, and now I can edit this very fast, like push this up, down, etc. I can do this really fast. One other way that I have to do this job list is here I could also just search, for example, for plaster, and I have all the different jobs that I can have with plaster. So the idea is that we can make a list of jobs really fast, and if the client wants to make some changes, we just come here and we copy a second one, and we keep all the prices we already have, etc. So let's see how do we consult our partners to get the prices. I go to this menu and I'm going to choose 2 companies that actually they don't exist, they are just for this movie. So let's say I put these 2. I have a list of my favorite companies, the companies that I always use. So these companies that don't exist are the Chelsea and Manchester United. So here I can choose which documents will they have access? Because if I'm asking the price to someone that will make the furniture of the kitchen, I don't want to show him the pictures from the bathroom. It would be stupid. So here I can choose the pictures they will see. I say, in this case, I say they can see everything. And now I'm going to send them an email asking the quotation. So I just come here and I can send one by one, or I can send all at the same time, and like this I save time. So how do I do this email? It goes from the work manager, from me, to the name of the person that makes the quotation from the other company, so in this case Chelsea. It goes to my email, so I will have this information in my email, and it even makes an automatic subject with saying renovation in a flat in Lisbon. And they will get this email. Well, they will just have to click on this link and they will be able to answer the prices. So now I send this, sent, it's done, I already sent. So when they get an email, they had a link, right? So it's the same if I press here. So this is the link. It explains all the rules to work with us. We already have a contract with all of them, of course. Here you can see the pictures we sent to them, or plans, and here they will put the prices. Let's say it's 30, 20, and 10 for this last one. And they must tell us how long will they take to do it. And here is because we have some VAT reductions in Portugal. In Spain, for example, this part is a little bit different. So I'll say that 60% of the renovation will have a 6% VAT, and the other 40% the 23%. Of course, this is addicted for each country. So the company that is giving the prices, they can also send us some files. But right now, I'm not going to send anything. So this company already sent us the prices. Now I'm gonna make the prices from the other company. And let's put it just a little bit different. And 11, let's say 30 days, just exactly the same, and 5 years of warranty. That's it. So now I have all the prices. If I have all the prices, now my next step will be, let me go in. My next step will be to put my commission, my fee of management. It's a better word than commission. So let's say it's 15% on this renovation, and I will attribute this. Right, I must choose here, that is everything. I'm gonna add this 15% to everything. And here I have the prices with our management fee of 15%. But let's say on this particular work I want to have 25%. So I come here and I change to 25%. And automatically change here the price. Or if I see that 3045, I don't like this number, I want 3050. So 3050. Oops, 3. So here it goes. It makes the management fee I want. If I want to bargain with my partners in order to get a better price, I can also bargain with them and correct this price. It's also a possibility, but I will only show a little bit because I don't want to make this video too long. So let's say here I already put my management fees. I have so many options that will help me to make the best presentation to the client. Like we can even put some 3D draws, or make supervision, and of course for that we are paid, or for consultants. So we present all of these in order to get more jobs from the client. But from here, right now, I'm not going to choose anything of this. I'm just going to build a presentation to the client. So this is going to make a presentation in Word. Why is it in Word? So I can manipulate. very easily if I need. Normally I don't need, but we can see here this presentation is automatically. It has the title, it has the name of the working manager responsible, our contacts, the date from today, and then there in the name of the client, a presentation of Casa Viva, presentation of supervision, because we want to get that, we want to get paid to supervise. We explain here that the client can go inside of our extranet and all the advantage, all the documents that our companies must have and that are online in our extranet, so the client can see there. Here we tell the client how should he choose, should he pick a construction company. Of course, it says here to make the things really well, and if he wants to do the things really well, it's easier to do with us because we already have all the documentation, we have everything very well organized, a lot more than normally the companies have. This is the list of jobs that we propose. It has a trick. We don't tell them the measurements, because if we tell the measurements, he can ask prices to anyone, and we don't want that, right? Here is the little presentation of each company and a comparative board where he can choose. So this column is for one company and this is for the other company, and then he can look to the final prices, and this with the portfolio, and this will help him to decide. Also here we can see other conditions, etc., etc., the conditions to work with us. So going back to our software, this, I don't want to make this too long. We are already in 20 minutes. We can make just, since manage all the money that comes in, all the invoices we make, we have statistics for everything. We can, like, if we want to contract someone, we have psychological tests, we have people apply over our website, we can make a timetable control here. We have everything to manage the selling of franchisings. For our software, another important thing, for example, is all the documents we use, they are already done and they are all here. All the legislations, or everything that will help our workers is all with our softwares. So I hope you liked. Anything, you can always contact us. I'll be waiting to hear from you soon. Thank you.